Hola a todos, como puedes ver, hoy estoy en el jardín. I wanted to show you guys my garden and take you guys on the journey with me because I don't know if you haven't been watching my other videos. I've been working a lot in the garden this summer, or actually not really so much. The nature did a lot of the work for me. We had a very rainy spring and summer, unusual to what we're used to, and so we almost did not, actually no, not almost, we didn't even have to come out and water the garden because whether it was on the forecast or not, it rained at least 3 times a week both this spring and this summer. But that being said, we got hit with a huge heat wave and lost all that rain this August, so things are looking pretty flat and pretty dry. So me getting in the habit of going, maybe I want to say a good 6-7 months of not having to water the garden because again nature was doing it for us, I lost something that was precious. Well, I didn't lose it. I think there's still hope because there's still some greenery, but my lemon balm isn't doing so well. Some of the things in here aren't doing so well, and I want to take you guys on the journey of helping me revive it. We're gonna see if we can bring some of this back. I know some of it's seasonal and some things are bound to go dormant, but I still wanted to get back in the habit of coming into the garden. And I kind of just want to show you what we're working with. Dime en los comentarios ahí abajo si tú sabes mucho de el jardinería, porque I'm still learning. Estamos aprendiendo. We're principiantes en este camino. Entonces sí, pero estoy muy emocionada to grow everything and see what we can harvest for the spring or maybe even later this fall. Pero yeah, let me just show you lo que estamos trabajando con las plantas que tenemos y su estado. Again, I know I had a lot of neglect going on, or it was just the heat was so intense, and I think it was also pretty shocking. Even so, I noticed some of even the native plants here, like our American beautyberry, it was wilting the whole summer, or not maybe the whole summer, but once that heat wave came in the summer and the rain had stopped, it was wilting like all around our property, which is usually thriving with berries and, you know, really buoyant green vibrant leaves where they were all drooping. They're still pretty droopy, and so that would kind of also signified it was kind of more of a heat shock, not just a water thing, because we were watering it at some point consistently, and we still couldn't get them to, you know, sit up, perk up the way that we wanted them to. And you also want to be careful not to overwater your plants, as it can also fry them just as much as not watering them can as well. Pero vamos, te voy a enseñar el jardín y su estado. Aquí tenemos our lemon balm, and as you can tell, she was very beautiful, green and vibrant, and now she is not. There's still some green stalks in here, but I might just gut her out. I got a new one, and like I was saying, I'm not too hurt at this because I was thinking about either moving this and the hoja santa, because if this was too much light where it was getting and it was just directed with too much sun, not enough shade, I was gonna then leave this rosemary, as it likes a lot of neglect and less water, so that way I have a better watering schedule. Because what we didn't do, we were kind of such in a hurry to get this rosemary in the ground because it was getting root bound. It was having a hard time. It was struggling staying in the little cup that we had it in, so we wanted to get it in some soil. It's grown since then and it's thriving in the heat, but everything else isn't. As you can see, this hoja santa, it's kind of struggling. That's due to the heat. Kind of taking it out. They do pretty good in the morning. As you can see, it's morning and things are sitting up. We have a little sandia back there kind of going up the net that we have. We might have to move that too, but I was trying to get everything good on a good watering schedule, a watering system that was in sync. Lo que tú no quieres hacer is what we did. I know we were in a hurry just to get things in the ground, pero I'm trying to redo this entire bed as to where it's uniform, its watering cycle is uniform. So I might turn this into like an herbal garden bed with maybe some sage, some lavender, más romero, things that can thrive in the heat and with very little water. So you want to kind of sync your plants together, or just have those good combinations that help each other thrive, that help each other thrive. Pero the thing is that hoja santa, look at those roots. Someone tell me if this is healthy or not. It's really strong. This was actually in that corner. I don't know if you remember. I think there's still some sprouting right now. I don't know if you can see that over there, but it's sprouting right now, and it just grew. We were really sad because the winter had taken it out, and we were like, oh no, we thought we lost it. And it just grew. I guess the roots were that spread out, and so it started to take form in a new spot. So we have that over there, which we're working with. This was a little experiment right here. This is a tamarindo tree. I don't think it's gonna last just because it's not the tropical space that it wants. This is a moringa that did pretty well, but I think the heat's taken it out too. Although this moringa over here that we have is pretty resilient. I don't know if you can tell, like it's just doing its thing. This tomate is trying to like take it out. This tomato plant is leaning all over it, but it's doing pretty good. It's actually, obviously everything needs more water. Before I wet everything totally, I wanted to first clean things up before I started making everything too muddy. These are tomates. It's still pretty hot for them. They've been doing good. We harvested one. Doing okay, but again, there's a lot of cleaning and, you know, pruning that I gotta do to clean it all up. So, and then here we have a little sandia. I don't know if she's doing okay. We try to put her on a little surface. I don't know how long she's gonna last. She feels pretty sturdy so far. I don't think she'll last that long though. Quiero decir hola, mi rey. Entonces sí, hay bastante trabajo que tenemos que hacer en el jardín, pero estoy muy emocionada. Dile hola, esposo. Mi rey.
Hola.
Mi hombre.
Hola, de aquí del Jardín Tribu Bárcenas.
Sí.
Saludos, les mandamos muchos saludos a todos. Como le dijo ella, estamos trabajando aquí en nuestro jardín y ojalá aquí muy pronto tendremos algo muy especial para enseñarles.
Sí, muy especial. Estoy tratando. Estamos aprendiendo. Somos principiantes. Really quick before we get started, I don't know if I mentioned this, but we just bought some jalapeno and it's already sprouting, doing its thing. We have one. Probablemente vamos a ponerlo allá in that garden bed right there. And then más lemon balm, because again, I didn't know if she was gonna make it. As you can see, it was very rough. And then I'm going to propagate that romero, that rosemary that's over there, and see if it's gonna spread. If not, I might have to buy another one just to have it somewhere else. Pero sí, vamos a empezar.
Alright, so everybody, this is what we're looking like after going ahead and pruning it back. The ideal thing was to leave around 2 to 4 inches on it. Of course, there's no leaves on it, but the good thing about lemon balm is that it's a very resilient plant. It stores all of the energy there in the roots. So you can think about it this way. You can think about it like a really harsh haircut, or you can think about it as a fresh start. We're gonna go ahead and bring it right back to its roots, to its beginnings, and all of that energy that it has stored in its roots just shoot on up, and this should be a fresh bushy plant here in about a few weeks, maybe 4 to 6 weeks maximum. The parts of the plant that we cut off, I'm thinking about just shredding it right on top of the plant. That way it can have some of the energy and some of the nutrients that come from this becoming compost here.